Hi, everyone. I'm very excited today to introduce you to one of our students. Paulo is here with me, and we're going to talk a little bit about his experience taking our business development certification program so you can have a better understanding of how we work. So without further ado, Paulo, welcome. How was this last week without seeing each other?
Yeah, no, all good, all good. Business is good. Yeah, it's been busy, but it's been fun. Thanks for asking.
Very good. So, can you tell to our audience what it is that you do for a job, what kind of business development you do, and just a little bit more about your company?
Yeah, I work as a sales manager for Europe at Magnify, which creates clips and highlights for mainly sports through AI. So it's a very interesting field. I'm very excited about it and the developments we've been having. So I'm happy to work there.
Very good. Is there maybe a deal that you're particularly proud of that you closed, maybe?
Yeah, we've been working with some high profile customers lately. Like this year, we started working with the Portuguese Football Federation. We began working with FIFA. We began working with some tennis tournaments. So it's been going very well so far.
Yes, I'm a huge passionate of tennis. So when we talked about that, I was always very interested. So I'm looking forward to seeing your clips. And, can you tell our audience also what was the main reason why you joined the business development certification with us?
Yeah, as you know, sometimes on sales roles, you get a little bit demotivated and things like on reach outs not going. So I want to upskill myself with a little bit of technique and basis. So that was the my starting point when I start. I didn't really start looking because I knew you from before. I've been following your content for quite a while. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer to go to you and found this course, and I'm very happy I took it.
That's what we want to hear, luckily. Can you tell maybe also a little bit more about the course itself, what it is that you particularly liked about it, and that you think actually helped you in your current job?
Well, for me, I think the basis, I think the structure that we did was, I think more than a course was almost a mentoring, which was great. So I think you adapt well to each one's needs. So that was very helpful. So you tend to focus a lot on what you think you need improvement. I think it's very structured not just on the theory part, but also on the practicalities of it. So that was also very helpful for me. And the whole point for me was that, like, kind of, I was needing some structure, I was needing some process to put in place, and I think you helped me a lot with that.
Oh, very good. Do you have maybe some, of course, you finished the certification really recently. It's been only a week, right? So we know that typically in order to see results, we do need a little bit of time. So we're very conscious of that. But over the course of the 5 weeks, actually 6 weeks now, what is the maybe something concrete or an outcome, a concrete outcome that you got through the course? Maybe one or more, if you had more.
Yeah, I always remember one thing you told me that is very specific, but it definitely works. Kind of, don't be afraid of asking the direct questions there. I think sometimes you feel uncomfortable and maybe you feel like the other side will feel uncomfortable, but kind of like, oh, do you have a budget for that? How much budget do you have? Being like this kind of things that it feels weird, but there's an elephant there that it's there and no one talks about it. So it's really good to be confident to be able to ask those things, and you realize that at the end, both sides get comfortable when those things are asked very directly, and it takes like a big burden out of the whole selling process.
Oh, very good. And, as a last question, if there is someone now watching that is considering taking the course, the business development certification program, but is still a little bit hesitant, what would you tell them that maybe convinces them to join us?
Well, I think this your this very individual approach that you have. Very helpful. I don't think anyone it's like really good on all the areas that you need to be on a BD process. So if you're able to do it, you definitely can focus on the areas you feel the most, and the course is definitely going to help you on that.
Great. Paulo, thank you so much. So as you know, everyone listening, we like to keep our testimonials short, to the point, and really give you a little bit of perspective that is not only ours, but actually really listening to the real experience of our students. So Paulo, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. And to all of you listening, of course, we're going to leave the link to the certification program below. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to reach out to me. I will put also the link to my LinkedIn profile, email, so that it can be easier for you. Paulo, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
And everyone, I hope to see you soon in the program.